friends, welcome to New Makeup Releases episode number 34. If you guys like chatting about all the new makeup, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. We just hit 13,000 subscribers on my channel, so thank you guys so much. I have been in a 12K purgatory hell for a long time, so I'm so happy to see the number change to 13, and welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you aren't already. We have a lot of fun here. I like to post tan girl friendly makeup videos, and I do post quite often, so highly recommend turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And let's get into it because we have a lot of new makeup to chat about. Okay, I am ready for the new news. So first and foremost, I was so excited because I'm actually now, finally, if I do say so myself, a Natasha Denona affiliate, okay? I saw so many people got codes with the brand and I was like, oh, Natasha, don't you love me? I love you. I love you. I love you. I miss you. So I was so excited when I received an email this week from the brand and they gave me a code. So if you want to save some money on the Natasha Denona website, you can use the code KHMAKEUP. And then I was like, why are they looking for new affiliates? Is there a new palette afoot? And I know you guys know there is a midi palette that I've seen that's leaked. And so I was like, oh, maybe that one's coming out because I feel like that's her holiday release. And then I was driving from taking my car to the shop and I was like on my way home and I saw the new palette. So they are launching the mini Triochrome palette and I was just like, take my money. I'm so excited for this one. I feel like this is like the most me mini palette they've done and I cannot freaking wait. So this is the Triochrome eyeshadow palette. It is already available. I will link it down below for you guys on the Natasha Denona website. And I'm sure it's also going to come to like Sephora and Beautilish. I'll try and link those down below for you as well. I will say I feel like Natasha is trying to beef up her website because I used the Natasha Denona website thinking like, let me use my coupon code. And I had like $10 off on her website. So I actually ended up buying the other palette that she also just announced. It's a little guy. This is the Baby Bronze eyeshadow palette. And I don't really need this because I have the full-size bronze palette, but literally I had $10 off, and if I only got the mini Triochrome, it would have charged me like $10 in shipping. So I did some girl math and I was like, well, let me just get the mini bronze palette, and it ended up costing me basically the same as if I had only bought the one palette. And I thought I could maybe throw it into like a future giveaway or gift it to one of my friends. So either which way, it worked out really good for me. The Baby Bronze has 3 shades. It's Suntan, Silk, and Beach. And again, a great way to try out the palette. I feel like I don't really have a ton to say about that one, but this mini Triochrome I'm so excited for. So I haven't looked to see if any of these shades are existing shades or if they're like all new shades. We have 5 shades. There's a matte medium royal blue, a multi-chrome blue purple green, matte dark royal blue, matte light periwinkle blue, and a metallic light silver blue. I love how this is like a curated monochromatic palette. If we think of like the Xenon palette, the mini palette, it's a curated black color story. So many brands try to do like a cool toned or a black palette and it just gets so redundant. So I love that she did a blue palette, gave us some really punchy colors, gave us a beautiful multi-chrome shade, and I think she achieved something that a lot of brands do in like a 15 pan color story. So I cannot wait for this to come. I hope that Natasha Denona shipping is like quick and I can get this beauty on my eyeballs. So yeah, something to look forward to for all of us. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I feel like a lot of y'all were really excited about this palette. I posted about it on my community tab and yeah, I think I saw a lot of positive comments. Of course, a lot of you guys are makeup savages like I am, and so you love to wear color. And so yeah, I'm just super, super pumped. And I think this would actually pair really well with the bronze palette as well. I think blue and bronze, or like coppers, golds, all pair really well together. So yeah, I definitely just like spent a bunch of money on the Natasha Denona website. I think I'm actually more excited about this launch than the Natasha Denona launch, but I wanted to tell you guys about my code. But the way I squealed like a little girl that was just like going to prom for the first time. No, I don't really think I would get excited about that. The way I squealed, like somebody had just handed me the keys to a Ferrari. Like that's how excited I was. So I saw this on Facebook and I screenshotted it. And I kid you not, I sent it to my contact in the brand and I was like, is this real? I was like, please tell me this is real. And it wasn't even during work hours. And I'm pretty sure she replied pretty quickly. And she's like, yeah, it leaked. I was like, oh, did it? I was like, because Trend Mood's on here. Listen, I want to be Trend Mood, okay? So Sigma Beauty, one of my favorite brands. I have a collab with them. Let me just shamelessly plug my collab. This is my little favorite set with Sigma Beauty. It's been out for almost a year now, but it has two of my favorite Sigma blushes, my favorite Sigma blush, as well as one of my favorite little Sigma palettes. So if you didn't know, hi. It's linked in the description box. Anyways, love me some Sigma, and they are finally doing my favorite Disney movie, okay? Because they did Alice, they did Cinderella. Don't get me wrong, I was excited, but they are doing Disney Beauty and the Beast, and oh my gosh, it was my high school musical. I have no like real connection to any other Disney movies other than The Lion King for actually traumatizing me as a child. But I'm so excited for this, you guys. Oh my god, I can't wait for my package to come. I don't think PR is going out for a while, but I'm salivating. I love the packaging. There is a face palette. We've got an eyeshadow palette. We've got a brush set. We've got lippies. I'm so here for it. I love Beauty and the Beast. And so yeah, I'm so excited. Look at those shades of the face palette. There's a peachy one, a beautiful highlighter, and a beautiful like mauve shade. The lippies look perfect. I love the details on the brushes. There's like little symbols. There's like little bell on the brush handle and a little beast on one of the brush handles. It has one of my favorite bronzer brushes. I actually think, yeah, I used it today. This is one of my favorite bronzer brushes. It's the Powder Sculpt brush from Sigma. So excited. I'm in heaven, you guys. I literally told my husband, I was like, Sigma's doing a Beauty and the Beast collection. I think it'll be out soon. I think you can actually buy some of it now because the internet, the Instagram accounts on these like new makeup releases, they are on it. Like I saw people had found him at JCPenney and like some other retailer I had not heard of before. So if I find it, I will link it down below. But as soon as I get my grubby little paws on this PR box, you best believe I will be filming, whether it is 5 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. I do not care. I'm so excited. Listen, I know it's not for everyone, but you guys get excited about like The Nightmare Before Christmas and all of that good stuff. I just salivate for Beauty and the Beast. So I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and talk about this other Beauty and the Beast collection as well. I feel like there's so many new makeup launches that I'm interested in. I actually started a wish list highlight on Instagram just so I can keep track of all the things I'm like obsessing over. But Trend Mood posted this and I thought it was so cute. So Spectrum brushes, which they make a lot of really cute IP releases when it comes to brushes. They did a Winnie the Pooh one and I went nuts for that one. And now they're doing a collection with Disney Beauty and the Beast. And like, look at this stuff. Look at the little makeup bag. It's got Mrs. Potts on it. I love the little brush that's a single. That's Lumiere. I love the brush that looks like a rose. The brush that looks like it's in a little set of books. Like, it's so cute. We have a little chip sponge. We have a little compact with Cogsworth on it. Like, this is so cute. I feel like I probably can't afford all of the pieces in this collection. Yeah, the whole set is $195. That's a lot of money. That's like a Telefar bag, so I don't know if I'm gonna drop that on this, but it's so cute. It's so cute. So yeah, those are the two Beauty and the Beast things I'm excited about. Now let's see here. Miss Trendmood's got her Trendmood box. I talked about this when they started sneak peeking the ABH palette, because Trendmood put in the caption that this palette was gonna be in her fall box, and I was like, that's kind of awesome. So this is a good deal. I honestly thought of buying this just so I could like give away the palette, because obviously I have my own, but the new Fall Romance palette, I think the box is actually cheaper than the palette, which blows my mind. Like $48 for an ABH palette. There is a Bondi Boost Miracle Hair Mask. I've never tried that. The Sigma Beauty, the new lip cream. I'm pretty sure that's like a $29 lippy. And those are gorgeous. M Cosmetics Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liner. I've never tried one of those. There is a Rice Toner, a KVD Defining Tubing Mascara, which is a pretty new product that I would be interested in trying. There's also a special sparkly purple solid makeup brush cleanser that is a toasted marshmallow scent. So this is available now. I would be pretty shocked if it's not sold out by the time I post this video. But if I convince you to buy it, you should definitely go check it out, because it'll probably sell out in the time I'm like editing and posting this video. Okay, next we have from Urban Decay. They finally launched the Moondust Glitter Eyeshadow Palettes in the US. I believe these were available in Canada, and now they're available in the US as well. I did get the email from Urban Decay. So these are cute. It is definitely more of like a neutral leaning situation, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe the TikTok girlies are into just like a one sparkly shadow thing on their eyes for like the holidays and stuff like that. You guys know me, I need like a minimum of 3 eyeshadows to create a look, so I'm not really subscribed to the one eyeshadow just like sparkle on the lid situation. But hey, I mean, I think it's cool. I love the Moondust formula. Those were like the cool eyeshadow singles before I really got into indies. So I think that they've had a lot of good luck with the Moondust shadows, and I hope this brings Urban Decay like some fresh, you know, eyes, and maybe it'll like continue to evolve. And I just feel like, you know, the younger generation just did not see the Urban Decay that we saw when they did like their Alice in Wonderland palettes and their like Vice palettes, and so much color there that, you know, we could just reminisce about all day, right? Okay, we have from Charlotte Tilbury. They are launching the Rockstar collection inspired by the music legend and icon Elton John and his iconic 70s outfits. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love me some Elton John. He is such an icon. These are beautiful. I don't really see myself needing either of these lip shades though. Rocket Girl is a little too light for my taste, and then Ready for Lust is a berry shade, which is beautiful, but I don't like either of the shades enough to purchase this. So it's $38, and then if you wanted like a Rockstar bag, it's $64, and then the set is $133. So a bit too pricey, but I think it's adorable. Next, we did talk about this, I think, last week with Makeup Revolution collabing with It. It is like my husband's favorite horror movie. I did show this to him, and he's like, what could they possibly do as far as like eyeshadows? But I mean, I'm not gonna buy this, but just for like the characters alone, it is very cool. If you are a big fan of the movie, maybe you'd want that like for collector's purposes. But there is a Yule Flow 2 shadow palette for $24, Beep Beep Richie liner for $7, Clown Artist paint set for $18, Dripping Blood lip stain for $7, Balloon Blender sponge, that's so clever, for $8, and then Balloon Blood for $7. So looks very cool. Okay, I try not to talk about nail polish, but this is so cute, and I have been really enjoying Mooncat. I have, I think, like 6 or 7 nail polishes from them now, and this is so cute. But I recently got my nails done like at the salon. I got dip, so I'm thinking I probably won't purchase this, although it's adorable. So this is their collection with Nightmare Before Christmas, and they've also got some nail stickers. So there is a glow-in-the-dark shimmer lacquer, and then a few other shades, and then the set is $119. I will say these are some of the best nail polishes I've personally tried. I'm not like this big nail polish connoisseur, but I have tried quite a few indie nail polish brands, and I think these ones are pretty unique and fantastic. So if you're interested, check it out. I just wanted to show you guys a picture because it's absolutely gorgeous. Next, we have a little sneak peek from e.l.f. Cosmetics. They're about to drop some Juicy Bomb lip oils for $4 a piece. I think this is so cute. I mean, lip oils are so in, you guys. I literally had like a basket full of lippies because every time I filmed a haul video, I would just take all the lippies that I had accumulated in that month and throw it in that basket because I just did not have the time to sort through them. And I finally sorted through some of it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many lip oils. So literally every month I tell you guys, lip oils, I cannot buy lip oils. Like, it's a no buy category for me. So as cool as this is and as curious as I am to try it, I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. We also have a date for the Sephora sale. Oh my gosh. I honestly, right now, thinking about the money in my bank account, I do not have the money that I need to shop this sale. But for Rouge, it's starting on the 27th through November 6th. We've got VIB on the 31st, and then Insiders shop on the 31st as well. So same deal, 20% off if you're a Rouge, 15% if you are a VIB, and 10% off if you are an insider. So that's kind of the time that I use to pick up backups of things and all that stuff. I did get a Sephora Friends and Family coupon though, so I don't know that I need anything as far as backups go. And I really just need to stop buying skincare too because I just have so much that I need to sort through. But yeah, I'm excited to see what new things will launch around the sale time so I can maybe get a deal on those. Next, we have some new palettes from Florasis, and let me tell you, I sent these to my friends and I was like, no, that's a palette I want to try from Florasis. So they have two Beijing Opera makeup palettes for $59 each. Melodic, Might, and Charming Area. These are so gorgeous. Look at that rainbow palette. It is so cute. And then there's more of like a cool tone palette. So yeah, these are really, really gorgeous. And I've had really good luck with the shadows from Florasis. Are they like my favorite? No. But again, if you are one of those people that loves like a one shadow all over your lid, you might really enjoy those. Okay, so we have from Black Moon Cosmetics, they're launching some cute Halloween duos. So there's a Pumpkin Patch duo, which is Pumpkin Patch Lip Gloss with Jack-O-Lantern highlighting blush. Do you see that orange? Oh my gosh. We've got Dead But Delectable duo in Bitten Lip Gloss and Undead Black Blush. And then we have Recently Deceased duo, which is Apparition Lip Gloss and Ghoulie Highlighter Blush. So these are adorable. I think the last thing I bought from them was like a palette that had like the Loch Ness Monster on the cover or something like that. I haven't really picked anything up from them recently, and I don't need those duos, but I think they are absolutely adorable. Okay, we have from Refi, they are launching the Red Collection, a limited edition box with a red lip sculpt, a red tinted lip gloss, cherry cream blush, and a compact mirror. That sounds like a very cute, giftable product. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Refi, so you know, they're always on my radar because I feel like they're such a TikTok brand, but I'm going to be passing on that for now. Here's something I also want, but I'm still trying to decide if I should pick this up. So if you have any kind of opinion on these, let me know. But Danessa Myricks is launching the Lightwork Palette 5, and this is an 18 shade eye and face pigment palette that contains 7 brilliant finishes in easy-to-use color shifting combinations inspired by I am affirmations to bring out the light within us all for $125. So this is going to be launching on the Sephora app this week, and yeah, I just think the packaging is pretty. I do have 2 of our other Lightworks palettes that are all like multi-chromes. It's quite the journey with them because of course we all have our preferences, and I think the first palette had these like cream shadows that were like a hot mess. And then I really enjoyed the second one they did. So yeah, I just like her stuff. I don't buy a lot of Danessa Myricks, but whenever I can support the brand, I love supporting women-owned, women of color-owned brands. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about this. Should I spend $125 on an eyeshadow palette right now is the more practical question really, and I'm just not 100% sure about that. Next, this is a restock. Listen. here I've been saying all this shit about neutrals and like the mini bronze palette, and now I kind of want this palette. So this is the Makeup by Mario palette. What is this one called? It is, I don't know, it's his like neutral palette that looks insanely boring. The Ethereal Eyeshadow Palette, but everybody makes this palette sound amazing, and I'm like, maybe I should become one of those one and done eyeshadow girlies. What do you guys think? So this is the limited edition multi-finish eyeshadow palette with 12 shades in suede matte, modern metallics, and glossy shimmer finishes for $68. This is something I think you should consider during the Sephora sale if you're into neutrals like this. So I will link it down below if you want to take a look. Here's another thing that's on my wish list that I talked myself out of because I had to remind myself that I literally still have palettes that I need to create some kind of content with. So I passed on this, but it's so cute. This is the new Juvia's Place Afro Galactic collection. So the eyeshadow palette is $36 and they have glitter eyeliners for $15. I'm not really interested in the glitter eyeliners, but this is kind of a fun color story. It's like a half pinky blue and then half more like neutrals. So of course that like kid poop shade called Multiverse is like calling to me. The hot pink is kind of fun. The shimmers look beautiful. I think I watched Ohema do a video on this, and the shimmers are, I think, like multi-chromes. They're not like super duper intense kind of like unique multi-chromes. They're kind of those like, you know, like the first multi-chromes that came out, the ones that have like the black base. So kind of the standard multi-chrome at this point, but I still think they're so beautiful. So if you were interested, check it out because it is pretty affordable as well. Okay, now it's time to talk about my favorite, which is more things from indie brands. And Ensley Rain is always trying to take my money from me. So they just showed their Twisted Tea Party palette. I know so many of you commented saying that you were waiting to see the inside of this palette because you really like the Strawberry Moon palette, but you wanted to see like which one should you get. And now I want this one too, and I feel like it's gonna be another $80-something, and I don't know if I can handle it. But this is launching on Friday the 13th. The veil lifts as the Twisted Tea Party palette emerges from the shadows of Wonderland. Experience 9 captivating multi-chromes in a variety of textures and finishes alongside 7 masterfully pigmented mattes in a sinister mix spanning from haunting grunge tones to dramatic and electrifying hues, and with a magnetic base and removable pans, you can curate your own chaos. Stay tuned for swatches coming soon. This looks so beautiful. I love the shades. There's some really fun lighter matte tones, and you know those metallics are going to be absolutely stunning. So yeah, I think that's going to be an add to cart palette for me. Let me know what you think of it and if you guys are thinking of picking it up as well. Okay, next we just have a little sneak peek from Dominique Cosmetics. It says that they have an exciting new launch coming, and I don't know anything about it, but I just thought I'd mention it in case any of you are fans. We also have another sneak peek from Simply Posh Cosmetics. They were kind of giving an update saying that they had a launch plan in October, but it's going to be delayed, and so instead they are going to be coming next with their holiday 2-part launch. And so I'm excited to see, could we maybe be getting like a gray tone palette, or maybe it's like a silvery red green palette? That could be fun for holidays. So yeah, I'm going to have my eyes peeled on that. Okay, so I did finally try Moira Cosmetics this year, and I just wanted to talk about it because these look beautiful. This packaging just looks so appealing, like the little dome shapes, and I'm sure they're beautiful and creamy and wonderful. So I just wanted to mention it in case you guys would be interested in that. Okay, I also have 3 palettes from indie brands that launched recently or are launching soon. The first one is the Mirage palette from Alter Ego. They did send this my way and I was able to create a look with this. So check out the video if you guys are interested. I do have an affiliate code with them. It's Karen10. It's the only one of my affiliate codes other than like my Sigma code that's like very different from my standard like KHMAKEUP. So yeah, check out the video, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But if you've been eyeing the Huda Beauty Empowered palette, highly recommend checking out the video. And then this one is launching on Saturday, I believe. I will put all the information either on the screen or in the pinned comment down below for you guys. Anything I mention, if I have a link or a code, I will share with you guys. Those codes do offer you guys a discount and it helps save you money, helps me make a small commission, which I can use then to buy and review more makeup for y'all. So Glaminatrix Cosmetics very kindly sent their Rich Romantic palette. This palette is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. I just kept thinking about it after I played with it and I was like, gosh, this has some gorgeous multi-chrome. So if you like something that's, you know, more subtle, more romantic, gets you in that, like, I don't know, mood for romance, this is a beautiful palette. So check that out. Check out the video. I did post a look with that. And then I am yet to film with this palette, but Wicked Widow Beauty so kindly sent over their Graveyard Smash palette. This is so freaking adorable. I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. I feel like a little bit fatigued from all the big palettes, so I think it's so fun that they did this cute little curated color story. And again, I do have a code with them as well, so if you want to save some money, you can do that. But how cute is that? Okay, I'm also so excited about this because it was so hard for me to justify buying the Glamlite and Ghostface collection because I just knew I would only use that stuff for a video. But I'm so excited for their Friday the 13th collection and their Nightmare on Elm Street collection. They did show a bit of the makeup from A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I feel like that's going to be like a red and green palette, so I'm here for it. And then they have the Friday the 13th. So that one I think is launching first, and they started with the first product, which is a makeup bag. So this is a lenticular motion makeup bag, our first product sneak peek. This limited edition gem is the perfect travel size toiletry bag with lenticular design that shifts to Jason's iconic hockey mask. So it's going to be 20 bucks. I'm just excited to see everything that's a part of this collection as well as the Nightmare on Elm Street. So yeah, I'm so pumped that hopefully we'll get some color. I did just watch The Pope's Exorcist with my husband. We had an early night the other day, and instead of like sleeping when we have under 2, we decided to watch a scary movie and spend time together, and ended up going to bed super late. And then our baby decided that she was ready to party. So it was the worst night of sleep I'd ever gotten, but I love watching scary movies with him because he really likes them, and then I just like watch them like this. But it was actually not that scary. So if you're looking for a good spooky movie, check out The Pope's Exorcist. Oh my god, I'm like talking so fast that I'm like mixing up my words. Next we have a little sneaky peek from Martine Cosmetics. They're dropping something that looks like horror related. It actually looks like maybe like a shark attack. I don't know. I don't know exactly the theme, but they've got like this palette that's in the sea, not in the sea, in the sand, and we've got like some shades that look like they're in a net and this girl like swimming, so I'm thinking like shark attack. So yeah, I'm super pumped to see what it is. I think the reveal is probably going to be pretty soon, so got my eyes peeled on that. Okay, so the brand Vive, which is Jamie Genevieve's line, I haven't bought from them in quite some time, but they did launch a very beautiful looking holiday collection, and I was definitely checking this out because there are some really beautiful items. So first of all, they launched their Nova Glow Liquid Light, which is a liquid highlighter that looks absolutely beautiful. It comes in 3 shades that correspond to their powder highlighters, and then they have the Dimension Face Palette for $49. This is so cute and I'm so interested. I just wish that blush shade hadn't been like a mauvey purple. I'm not really into that, so I'm going to be skipping. They also have these beautiful lip dews, and they have a new shade. There's also these adorable things called treasure tins, which I think that you put like a blush shade in there. So it says it's a limited edition and collectible keepsake tint featuring lip dew and sunset blush in Pesca, or you can pick one of the other blushes. So I do have, I think, 2 of our blushes and I love them, but I don't need this, so I'm gonna skip on it. But I thought that was adorable. And then they also have 2 other gift sets, the Ultimate Glow Duo and a lip sync set. So she just has a brand that I admire so much, but again, I'm trying to be so careful with my money because it just seems to be flying out of my bank account. So I have to pause and say no. There's so many things that aren't even makeup that I want to buy. Like Target is having an amazing sale. I'm like, are you trying to like take all my money from me? Because it's my kid's birthday next month. So of course, mom wants to spoil her too. Okay, so we have this new holiday gift set from Be Perfect. So there's 15 brand new and exclusive products and some existing cult favorites. So there's the eye edit, the base edit, and the tan edit. This I thought was like Beauty Babe for a second. Not really interested in purchasing, but you guys know I do have a little soft spot for Beauty Babe. MAC is also launching Locked Kiss 24-hour lipsticks. Color Locked Comfort Loaded MAC Locked Kiss 24-hour lipsticks. A kiss-proof and transfer-resistant lipstick with 24-hour wear and rich matte color. So that's a big claim, $33. I think these have been at Ulta for quite some time. Ooh, there's a shade called Teaser. I might need that. I might need to go check that out. I do have a 20% coupon at Ulta. Did you guys get it? I feel like Ulta's like, come here, buy from me. I miss you. Here's 20% off. And I'm like, bitch, I don't want your 20%. I have indie brands to buy from. Oh my goodness. Okay, we also have from Clionadh. They have this nail polish set that's launching. It's their Mixology series, and this is the Chalet Season Collection. So there's 6 all-new lacquers inspired by our favorite autumnal and wintertime cocktails and drinks. So there's Cava, Espresso Martini, Apres 8, Hot Toddy, Mulled Wine, Dark and Stormy. These look so beautiful. Again, something that I would totally buy if I hadn't decided to try and keep up with the dip nails. So I gotta save somewhere, and right now I can't afford to buy every nail polish I want and get my nails done at the salon. So I'm gonna be skipping it, but it looks so beautiful. They're also launching a palette. I saw this on their Instagram page. It looks so stunning. So this is their new spooky season palette. So like last year, they've curated 2 multi-chrome palettes from existing shades within their stained glass collection. There is no overlap compared to last year's bundle. So if you picked up those, there will be no duplicates. And then there's also a little nail polish bundle. I think these ones are different from the cocktail collection, but this picture is just so aesthetically stunning, and like I'm just like salivating looking at it. So I'm gonna stop looking at it because I need another Clionadh multi-chrome. Like I need a hole in my head, but it just makes you want it, and I feel like that's the whole point of good product photography, and it's my job to like be like, don't look at it, just look away, just look away. Just look away, Karen. Okay, let's see here. We've got more things. So Half Magic is launching something dark and mysterious, and there's a little sneak peek. So interested to see what that'll end up being. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Nomad is gonna have a new launch as well. So it says ready for boarding. So the collection reveal is coming October 13th, and yeah, the palette will launch on October 17th. You guys know Nomad is one of my favorite brands. I do have a code with them as well, KHMAKEUP, and I'm just guessing like Pan Am themed, and I'm thinking there's gonna need to be like a blue and a red. We'll see. I'm always like not really right when I guess things, so I'll probably end up regretting saying that out loud, but you know what? I'll shoot my shot. It's fine. Okay, we have to talk about Melt Cosmetics. So I don't remember if I talked about this in episode 33, but their new stuff is available. So they just came out of the gate like guns a-blazing. So Melt does a Halloween collection every year. It's like their big thing. I feel like, listen, I could talk a lot of shit about Melt, but I will say, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they're like the original pioneers of doing Halloween collections, because back in the day, all of the big brands, like before all these little indie brands came up, I feel like all of the big brands like Too Faced, MAC, and Benefit, and they'd all do like these holiday sets, like Tarte. They'd be doing holiday sets. And Melt was over here like, we're different. We're going to do Halloween collections. And I feel like they were really the ones that made like Halloween like so spectacular. And now like all these indie brands have like blown them out of the water, but no, Melt crawled so we could all run. I feel like that's where we're at with Melt. So we do owe them a little bit of gratitude for making Halloween what it is, I think, in the makeup community. But they did launch the new Halloween Town collection. So this is their collaboration between Disney, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Melt. And there are so many parts to this collection. It's so beautiful. I honestly thought of buying the entire collection. It was like $175, and I was like, can I get a discount code? Like, I couldn't find one. It was like it was $175 for the full collection. So instead I settled for the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter. So let's talk about all of it. We've got the Halloween Town palette for $60, which I think is kind of pricey. I like the odd shape of the palette. I know some people aren't into that, and usually I like all of my palettes to be like the same size, and I like it all to fit on a shelf, but I feel like they made it kooky, but not like so kooky. Like, we're not talking like Glamlite pizza palette, so it's still gonna be okay to store. And so I'm so excited. I think it's a fun color story. I think those blues kind of distract us and always make us think of the Morte palette from their Morte Vita collection, and then it feels like they always do those like reoccurring blue shades, but I think it looks beautiful. We also have the True Love Never Dies digital highlighter for $42, so I did pick that up too, because there were a few products that launch on Sephora's website, and so I was like, well, if I'm not going to buy everything on Melt, I might as well just buy it on Sephora, because then I can get points, which I can use for a rouge board, you know? So those are the two things I picked up from this collection. It's supposed to arrive the day I'm filming this video, so we'll see. Maybe it'll come, and maybe I'll post a video on this weekend, but we've got that, which I think is beautiful. I love Melt's cheek products, so I cannot wait to see that in person. We also have some Ultra Matte lipsticks. These are $24 each. Pumpkin King and Lockstock and Barrel. I thought both shades were so beautiful. Definitely colors that I would wear, but I decided to skip because I'm trying not to buy lipsticks. We also have gel liners in Master It Fright and Terrible Vision. Again, two shades that I just don't think I would wear. I do have a lot of the Melt liners, but I just don't wear liners as much as I used to, so I was happy to pass on those. We also have a really cute hand mirror. I have a hand mirror from those highlighters they did that were like bee themed, and that works fine for me, so I don't really need a duplicate. The Halloween Town bag is so cute. It's $35, and I honestly would have loved to have that, but I don't really need it, so again, I decided to pass. But yeah, all of this stuff is available on the Melt website, and then I will link whatever is available at Sephora down below as well. So we have from Ulta Beauty, they launched a bunch of new makeup, I'm guessing for the holidays. These look like very giftable items. So we have a lip library, 12 days of beauty calendar, Snow Globe surprise, Rosy Romantic set, the gallery. Oh my god, that's gonna take me forever to read, but here's a picture from Makeup on Your Radar with all of the sets. And I haven't tried Ulta Beauty's makeup in a long time, but when I did try it back in the day, it was really good. So, you know, shoot your shot and let me know. If you guys have any Holy Grail products from Ulta, definitely share with all your friends down in the comments, because we learn from everyone here, right? And then we have from Gucci, they are launching these cute little holiday sets. I saw two little lippy sets that they had launched on Sephora. I definitely have my eye on one of their holiday lipsticks because I think the packaging is oh so adorable. But we have these two little guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, my husband just walked in and gave me a slight heart attack. So I don't know where I was, but I was saying something about these Gucci lip sets and how they are amazing way to try out the product. Oh my god, I'm sugarty shocked. Okay, as I always say, there are so many holiday gift sets launching, and if I were to cover those, it would be a whole nother video. So I'm going to end this here. Really quickly before I go, I'm going to tell you what is on my eyes today. I did film this look. It's going to come up in like a multiple looks video because I want to film something with these Game Beauty palettes. So I actually used this green one today on my eyes, and then I wanted a little extra sparkle, so I went in with my Halloween Trick or Treat palette and I used the shade Magic Potion on my eyelid as well, just to give it a little bit more sparkle. So you'll see the look coming up with the palette from Game Beauty. I have some exciting things heading my way, you guys. I have the Lethal 2-Up collection that's on its way to me. I think I'm gonna probably get the Nomad palette, and I also have another palette. I just got a notification of one that's heading my way. It might be one of my favorite indie brands that is based overseas. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But that is it for new makeup releases episode 34. I'm heading out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, friends.